Um, Kiara in the building, FBA, the Earth Angel Penance, FBA Black mainstream reasons, but allegedly, where she's on video doing it. So she's at this park calling a special needs, an alleged special needs black child, the N word, just repeatedly calling this child an N word. And there was a man who filmed, and a lot of the white supremacists are trying to deflect into the man who filmed. It was some Somalian guy who filmed her, so they're trying to deflect into his alleged criminal record, which has nothing to do with this white woman um, racially terrorizing a damn child. So the white woman, uh, people found her information and put her on Front Street. So then she put up a GoFundMe. She flipped it. Not a GoFundMe, but a Give, Save, Go. So she flipped it, and now she's the victim. Like, oh God, I need help. So all the white supremacists rallied around, and they gave her a lot of money. She got a lot of money. Now, a lot of this, you got to understand. This is them. I think the white supremacists think they're getting their lick back from black people supporting Carmelo Anthony. So I think this is them thinking they're getting their lick back by them supporting a degenerate, suspected white supremacist woman who racially attacked a child. But this is how desperate the white supremacists are. I mean, look at us in this year, this day and age. You got the white supremacists out here making a hero out of a degenerate woman who basically racially terrorized a black special needs child. Just unpack that for a minute. That's the mindset we're dealing with. And the cool thing about it, if there is a cool thing about it, the white supremacists, they're so desperate right now. They're playing their cards out in the open, which is always a good thing. When the white supremacists play their cards openly, they don't try to hide and use codes anymore. That's a good thing for us because that forces us to be on code. That forces us to be on code, and that never really works out for the white supremacists. It always backfires. But we just have to understand, and I'm not shocked. I mean, we talk about white supremacy all the time. This is what we talk about. We live in a system of white supremacy. White supremacy is a group sport. That's why we don't play there. Ain't no white supremacy. The hell it ain't. When you sit up here and you have white supremacists around the country making a hero out of a degenerate, suspected white supremacist woman who calls black children the N-word. You know how cowardly and degenerate you have to be? But I want y'all to understand the culture of white supremacy. And we have Paul, and Paul is in here. He's a suspected white supremacist. And now, Paul, what they do, let me explain how white supremacy works, because we're going to do a deep dive. White supremacy is not about intellectualism. It's about dominance. That's why when you have cases where white supremacist women and white supremacist suspects are targeting children, there's no intellectual retort to it. It's always going to degenerate into trolling. And I'll break that down in a minute. But Paul, let's hear some of your trolling, because that's all you're going to bring to the table. So Paul, go ahead. Let's hear some of it.
Tariq, are you sure you're not confusing me with somebody else, man?
No. What's going on, Paul?
Well, I was going to start with saying God bless you in your space. I didn't come here to troll at all. Okay. I actually came here to say, man, I'm so sad to see what I feel like our society is degenerating into. And, No, it was terrible. I actually went into a space today because I think it was a JQ space, and they claimed to be Christian, and I said, "How is it Christian to say that this woman is based when she's saying racial epithets and curse words around children? Like, it's a terrible example. There's nothing
Right.
Christian about it."
Okay,
And
there's another Paul. There was another Paul in here the other day co-signing that. So this must be two Pauls. It must have been
no,
another Paul. Okay.
Tariq, you and I are friends, man. We get along. Like I can DM you right now, brother.
Right, but it was another Paul in here, so I kind of got you confused with that.
Yeah, I thought so. I was like, why would you think that was me?
Oh, okay.
No,
So you're the okay. All
I'm the
right.
one. I'm the one who talked to you about we got to go save the children and stuff a while back. But nah. Anyway, I just wanted to say God bless you, man. I'm just praying for peace because what worries me is, for every action there's an equal and opposite reaction, and you got to do what you got to do, and you got to do your space. And I get you, man. But I just want you to know there's a lot of us out here that absolutely I just condemn racism in no matter what form it comes in. And honestly, I was appalled to see that people give this woman money.
Right.
I'm over here, a hardworking man, raising my kids the right way. And you know what? I'm not going to be able to put a give, send, go and ask everybody to give me money, nor would I want to, because I work hard to provide for my family. And we're just heading towards that movie Idiocracy. And I hate to see it, you know?
There you go, man. All right. Thank you so much, Paul. But
No
listen,
problem.
hey, but the thing is, listen, we gotta let's be very real. And y'all hear me talk. I talk about white supremacy all the time, and this is why I never let up on it. This is why I'm never fooled or tricked by it. This white woman getting all the support she's getting, I'm not surprised. Once you understand white supremacy, you come to expect certain things. I'm not surprised at all. It's just good that they're being open with the white supremacists nonsense with their white supremacy because that's going to force more folks to get on code against it. Because understand this, you better understand how white supremacy works. White supremacy thrives on degeneracy. And y'all heard me talk about this before. All of the heroes of white supremacists are degenerates, every single one of them. When these white supremacist suspects call up and start talking about black people this, black people that, notice when I ask them questions like, okay, name your heroes who's not degenerate, they get stuck. They can't name anybody. You understand what I'm saying? The white supremacists cannot name any of their quote unquote heroes who are not degenerates. I'm talking about throughout history. The people who they praised. Look around the country. The people that they have statues of, take a look at them. They're degenerates. You go down to Atlanta, there's a statue of Henry Grady. He's a degenerate. He was a white supremacist degenerate. There's Confederate statues. They got Confederate statues in D.C., family. I saw that. They have like some Confederate soldiers. I forgot what park it's in. I have to look that up, but I remember being in D.C. and I saw some. They got some Confederate stuff up there in D.C. See, they love praising their degenerates. The Confederates were slave-owning degenerates. See, the thing is, you got to understand how white supremacy works. See, they don't. Yeah, we try to look at them the way we look at each other. It's a whole different animal. See, white supremacy is all about myth making. It's not about merit. Um, we got to understand why, based on their history, they elevate past and present moral degenerates, lawbreakers, individuals who inflict harm on other people, especially people who are vulnerable. That's foundational to how they operate. So listen, first of all, violence against black people, that's the litmus test for heroism with white supremacists. That's the litmus test on how violent they can be towards us or how they intend to be violent against us. See, in white supremacist culture, moral character is irrelevant. They've thrown morality out of the window centuries ago when they left Spain for the first time and they got the hell up out of there. They left the moral stuff alone a long time ago. What matters to them is how willing a person is to inflict harm, humiliation, and control over black people. violence against black bodies, especially vulnerable people, disabled, poor, children, whoever, women, that becomes the ultimate badge of bravery for these white supremacists. That's why, vigilantes like the Daniel Pennies and the Kyle Rittenhouses. Remember, Kyle Rittenhouse, even though he hit white dudes, his alleged intended targets were black people. And that's good enough. The white people were proxies for the black people he intended to hit. That's why Rittenhouse was throwing up the little white supremacist hand signals and all that stuff. So he gets praise, and the white supremacists like that, they get praise because they acted violently against the, quote, right targets. You see, degeneracy, that becomes justified through, okay, hold on, man. I got somebody texting me. I hope it's not messing up my sound. Okay, hope this is not messing up my sound. Okay, sorry about that, guys. Y'all still hear me? Sometimes when I'm live, and then folks start texting me, it messes the live up. Can you guys hear me? Everything good? Give me a thumbs up if you can hear me. If you guys can hear me, give me a thumbs up. Okay. We good? Okay. Just double checking. All right, just double checking. Just double checking. I wish I could turn this off. Somebody's texting me. Wish I could turn off their texts, but it's whatever. All right. But like I said about the degenerate behavior of the white supremacists, it's all justified through anti-blackness. Um, if they murder black folks, um, abuse, verbally humiliate, it becomes a virtue when it's directed towards us. So your immorality, that's overlooked. Immorality is an asset when it comes to them targeting us. And also, you got to understand the culture of white supremacy, they reward everyday white supremacists. See, the white supremacists, the system don't need elite or institutional actors. They need the everyday average white person to uphold and enforce it. And, you get the everyday degenerates, the soccer moms, the vigilantes, the trolls. You can turn them into heroes. And that encourages other ordinary white supremacists to engage in white supremacist behavior. It tells the masses you don't need to be a saint, you just need to be loyal to the racial hierarchy. Remember, Kyle Rittenhouse was a goofy nobody, but the fact that he was willing to target black folks and he got some white people by proxy who was defending black people, that's good enough. That made him a hero. Daniel Penny was a nobody. Riding the subway, he was a nobody. He got to sneak up on another special needs black person and kill him from behind on some coward shit, and he became a hero. They parade him around with the president. You see what I'm saying? George Zimmerman, they treated him like a hero. And they still protect George Zimmerman to this day. They still protect him. So the thing is, being degenerate and projecting, because they like to project a lot of things onto us. See, white supremacist movements, they project all of their degeneracy onto black people while hiding their own. See, they like to paint black culture as criminal or immoral, and they're the ones who are the drug users, the alcoholics, the sex abusers, domestic abusers, pedos, the whole shebang. That's their culture. Look at who they elevate and prop up. People who attack children. We don't do that, and we definitely don't praise that. That's not anything that's praised within our society. So it's a lot of projection. You remember the other day I was debating a white supremacist, and he started talking about AIDS and all that. I had to gently remind him that that was something from his community going back to the 80s when they first started talking about all the AIDS cases. Remember, it was a whole bunch of white dudes getting it. And then they had to start hiding that, especially with Liberace. For those who don't know, there was a white gay man who was a very famous entertainer. He was a queen, and he had AIDS. He died of AIDS. And they were trying to hide the fact because AIDS had become very popular by the late 80s, and so many white males were dying from it. So there was a stigma to it. So you couldn't have a stigma onto white people, especially white males. You can't have them with this negative cloud, this stigma on them. So they right after the 80s, they started revamping AIDS, and they made it a black man. So with Liberace, when he was dying of AIDS, they tried to claim it was something else. This is when we started seeing them say, okay, no, say that it's pneumonia. Say that it's some kind of kidney failure. Say everything but AIDS. No, don't. When it comes to white people, stop saying it's AIDS. And we saw the late 80s actively taking the stigma off white people and putting that on black folks. There was a brother named Judas Miles who wrote books during the late 80s, early 90s, very rare stuff. I got one of these books. He was talking about his black man. He was saying how they were going to racialize AIDS and make it a black thing. He was breaking it all down. Now, this brother died mysteriously around 1995, but he was, this brother was extremely deep. He was from out here in California. And he said that they were going to start making AIDS, subjects of AIDS, primarily black. He was talking about certain wars that they didn't hide, which was true. There was some heavy stuff, but I digress as far as that. But the thing is, a lot of this stuff is projected onto us. And historically, many of the white supremacist founders, the people that they praised, the people that they put on money, the people that they put on statues, these were sexual abusers. These were sadistic, degenerates, violent psychopaths. Thomas Jefferson, the Nathan Bedford Forrest, the founder of the KKK, Andrew Jackson. These are slave owners.
Andrew Jackson in that bar.
And these other people that we have on money. George Washington was a degenerate slave owner. They said that he had a baby by one of his slaves. That's been a rumor for a long time. We know Thomas Jefferson couldn't stay out of the slave quarters with his pants down. But George Washington, that was another one. So some deep stuff. They were degenerates from top to bottom. And they project all of that nonsense onto us. And they weren't moral giants. There was nothing moral about these people because all of their morality contradicted itself. All in all,
Gates aren't messing
around.
We'll find a way.
So they were cool enforcers of dominance. That's all that's about. See, white supremacy, it's rooted in insecurity, not nobility.
Oh, it's too. It's
right? You got to understand what roots white supremacy, the fear of genetic annihilation based on the potential of black people's genes and DNA. And that's the cause of the insecurity. And because they lack the moral and intellectual and spiritual legitimacy that we have, they have to constantly create symbols of dominance rather than symbols of virtue. So everything they do is based on lies, theft, fear, dominance, those roots and degenerates as symbols of strength. So everything is all about harm. What kind of way do you harm people and harm people collectively? See? And also think about degenerates. Degenerates are easier to control and radicalize. See, the white supremacist machine benefits from promoting unstable or fringe individuals. See, just like this woman up here in New York, they're saying this woman has a criminal record. She's doing all types of degenerate shit. Some people are saying there was some drug use, just all types of stuff. And even with Kyle Rittenhouse, the media ignored images and pictures of him and videos of him beating up a girl at his school. There's a lot of shit that they went out of their way to ignore, all of his little degenerate behavior.
I'm here to requisition something fly.
You see, they look for the degenerate people in dominant society because they can use weapons. See, these people are easier to weaponize because they seek validation and purpose. So, you know, the platforms like 4chan and Reddit and all that, they radicalize these lost individuals by offering them instant praise for their racist actions. And then they become foot soldiers for white supremacy because these are the nerds. These online nerds are the worst. The ones who can really function in real life. So these gamers and 4chan nerds who can stay on the internet trolling all day, those are the main recruits. White supremacy, it really thrives on the narrative.
Sending stun.
And there's no such thing as a morally upright white supremacy. That's a contradiction. You can't be morally upright and simultaneously uphold white supremacy, which is inherently immoral. Because it ain't about race pride, it's about dominance.
Sure know how
It
to
ain't
corner
about
the
race.
market,
What the
boss.
hell do you have pride in? People start talking about race pride. What the hell do you have pride in? Cursing out a
Knew you had a soft
5-year-old
spot.
special needs black kid? That's the pride? You understand? What do you have pride
Next time I'm bringing a boot
as a
for your
white
ass.
supremacy? It's nothing. How you take pride in bravery.
God damn.
About attacking children who's helpless. Since the children don't even know that they're being attacked, they don't even know what you're calling. You understand?
I'm not dying in the
It's like,
shithole like this.
Daniel Penny choking your nigga don't even know what happened.
That's right.
A
Fly
kid
your ass
died
straight
without
into the
even
light.
knowing what the hell, what happened. He got hit from the back. He didn't even see this. You know how cowardly that is? Very much so. Excuse me, I'm drinking some water. I'm sorry, guys. But yeah, there's no such thing as a morally upright white supremacist. So
You don't want
to
to be the one who
praise
ruins my day,
somebody
do you,
for
boss?
supporting white supremacy, that requires you to redefine what moral standards
Got a
are.
feeling this thing's way above my clearance level.
And their heroes are basically weapons. They're not gold. See, white supremacy rights, they're not meant to inspire ethical living. There's nothing ethical about it. They're basically meant to terrorize. See, their so-called heroes, they're chosen because they remind black people of our vulnerability as systems that protects and rewards abuse. That's why they praise the generals to send a message to us. See, that's the purpose of praising the degenerates, to send a message. So it's saying, hey, we're gonna protect people who harm. We're gonna support the people who harm you, no matter what walk of life you're in. It's real degenerate. That's part of their culture. Let me get some folks. Shout out to everybody. Shout out to everybody in here. We have a lot of folks who can raise those numbers. 1,200 Let me get FBA Hannibal. This is Brother Hannibal in the building. FBA Hannibal, hop on, sir. What's up, brother? How are you?
So how you doing? How you doing? I don't know if you came across this video, the Asian man and the situation where he had with the Caucasian man when he choked him out and he was begging. It was just on social media. That was the first thing I wanted to point out. And the second thing, I don't know if you go ahead.
Okay, now what happened with this video? I don't know what video you're talking
Well, it's a video. I don't know the context of how it happened, but it's an Asian man that's choking out a Caucasian man. I don't know if he out there in Asia, but
Oh,
it looked like what?
I gotta look into it. But go ahead.
Yeah, basically it looked like the whole
Whoa.
Daniel Penny
Keep
thing,
my
but
fucking
the
eyes
role
down.
was flipped. Now it's Asian choking out Caucasian,
Okay,
and
I gotta look that up.
that was just the first thing. And as well, it came across my research of Albert Perry and his DNA. And he was from North Carolina in the 1800s, on how his DNA go goes further back than a lot of Africans by 300, by 38,000 years. He was in North Carolina
Damn.
in the 1800s, and they knew his DNA was more ancient than a lot of stuff, and they kept it on the low.
What's his
I
name
don't know
again,
if you ever
Daddy?
Albert Perry
He's a black
of
man?
North Carolina, black man, FGA.
Okay, I'm gonna look that up. That's interesting too. I'm gonna look that up
Yeah,
too.
his Y chromosome goes back way longer than a lot of Africans DNA.
I'm gonna look.
Albert Perry.
I'm gonna look that up, buddy. Thank you. Right. Get um Brad Smith. Brad Smith in the building. Brad Smith in the building.
Oh yeah. So first of all, I was just gonna say, after listening to you talk for a while, it's very evident why they don't want niggas to listen to this. Number two, I find this very interesting considering this is directly and not too long after the whole situation with Carmelo Anthony.
Oh yeah.
And they call this fighting back.
Wow.
So what are you fighting
Got a
back?
whole squad of the maggot mouths.
Black people using their right to self-defense in America? That threatens them. I read the whole article. I'm gonna drop a link, but I just want to say I understand why they don't like it, and this is not coincidental.
Oh yeah. My brother, thank you so much. And
No,
listen, we gotta understand
Hey,
something.
damn.
See, the white supremacists, they get very angry in spaces like this, but they're drawn to these spaces. They love listening to these spaces because they're trying to figure out how to debunk us. Um, because in these spaces,
It's serious.
we debunk all of that white supremacist gibberish. We debunk all that stuff. So they, their content, white supremacy is really based on perception, and space based on perception, it doesn't work. So they're always monitoring our rooms, listening to us, and trying to
Bitch
find
ass nigga.
angles on, okay, how can we get in here and deceive? How can we run away?
Should have finished the
And
job when you
notice
had the
whenever we
chance.
start debunking, they get very, very ticked off. Because see, when we debunk them, that exposes the fragility of the narrative. See, white supremacy, it's all about historical dominance. It's not moral righteousness. So when black intellectuals and influencers, when we start hitting them with hard data, peer review, research, historic receipts, it tears
I ought to
down
be
those
back,
myths and
bitch. I
exposes
need
white
this shit, dog.
supremacy as weak,
Listen to
fabricated, and
this, dog.
insecure. And also, it challenges the black inferiority lie. See, at the core, white supremacy is the lie that we're just
Oh,
intellectually inferior. But when black intellectuals calm
oh yeah, 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 yeah. Gotta do
that's
this.
why
Oh yeah,
when
you
we're
gotta
cool and calm, that really pisses them off even more. That's why I'm like that. That's my trademark. That's my signature.
That's
By
my
getting into
pleasure.
their body and making them crash out. Because the name of the game is for them to get you to crash out. They want you emotional, cursing addict. When you start doing that, they got you. You get all the emotional
Kabloogie.
feelings about they love and they're in control. You gotta learn how to cook this. I control these white supremacists by remaining very calm. By the time I'm done, they're calling me all types of N words and jigaboos and they're very pissed. How damn you black? Like last night somebody called up, you goddamn your black ass is a what did he say to me? You black ass thug.
Fuck, I still gotta do all kinds
Yeah,
of
they
shit.
were cursing me out yesterday. I was all types of black ass thugs. All types of stuff. Because yeah, their con games don't work over there. And the name of the game is for them
I'll be
to
smoking them
trigger
now.
us. And when that doesn't work, that means they don't have control. White supremacy is about control.
Baby, let's
They
face
like to
it.
control and dominate the interaction and the narratives. And when that don't work, they crash out. That's all you gotta do. Don't follow their lead. Never follow yours.
Ain't this some ammo? Okay, man, this bitch.
Because see, when you start doing that, you make them crash out. You debunk them. That strips them of their psychological high of superiority. This is like a little
Looks might
dopamine
not last,
to
but
make
style,
them feel smarter, more logical, and more strategic. They can push your buttons. So yeah, they get off. That's what they do. They go around the internet all day pushing people's buttons. They go in rooms talking crazy and
How
then
much this is?
have you crash out and start ta-taing, kikiing, and giggling. You understand? And then go to the next room do the same thing. You know, that's a part of their culture, racial antagonism. They literally get off on doing that. So when you debate them in a calm, cool way, um, that ego is destroyed. Then they're forced to really confront their own mediocre disposition. So that creates rage, not reflection. They can never take responsibility. And see, when we start debunking them on our own terms, see, that forces them in an arena where they really can't win. See, that's what I always tell people. If you know your stuff, boy, you start debating these white supremacists on their ideology, you're going to win. Because white supremacy is not based on logic, it's based on dominance. So what they do, they start getting into violent threats, trolling. Those are their comfort zones. But when you start trying to get academic and historical and logical,
Oh, shit.
and when you know your stuff, well, they lose power. Why don't you check out Nikki the God and Professor Allen and Ronnie? They be in there spanking the shit out of white supremacy. They don't stand a chance. They spank them. There's cases like that where you have black intellectuals who can cite sources and shut down the BS. You know, white supremacists, they don't know how to operate. And they don't know how to operate with me because see, I can go both ways with the diagram. I can go intellectual with them, but when they want to get to trolling, I can out troll them.
suspects
That's
off.
the thing that really pisses them off. And I start clowning back. I'm better, but we can go either way. So then that frustrates them because if you want to go the troll route, you want to start hitting with the jokes. All right, let's go.
I know for a fact
We'll get you on
they
that
get
too.
dangerous shipments in that area.
Yeah.
Some direct from Richtofen.
But the thing is,
Good
when we
thing we get
start
a
debunking them,
five-fingered
that
disc gun.
shows that it embarrasses them in front of their audience. The black intellectuals, when we start exposing their lives, their spaces, and online debates, that humiliates them. Then they got to do damage control. Call them gaslighting, trying to discredit our credentials and all of that stuff. That's what happened in that Myron Gaines room. I went in there. It was a Myron Gaines and about 9 other anti-black racists, and I went in there and embarrassed all of them. They're still mad to this day because they wanted to do a little trolling, and I can out troll them, and then they tried to go intellectual. I out intellectualize them and spank them. They've been pissed off ever since. See, when we start doing that, it shows that black excellence is not dependent upon white systems. See, black intellectualism, intelligence, can thrive on its own outside of the white supremacist approval. See, they like certain individuals who are intellectuals who's part of like the Boule class. In the Boule class, they'll go only so far going in on these white supremacists, and then they'll realize, ooh, I can't go too far because I got a white boss at my job. Now, some of us on the grassroots, we don't worry about that, so we can go all the way. And they really have a problem with that. Because, see, we show that white supremacy is not rooted in merit. Black thinker makes them look foolish. It reveals that the white supremacy status and their identity is not earned through merit or brilliance, but it's propped up by institutional bias and racism. And they know that. These people know that if it weren't for systematic white supremacy, they would be worse here. White supremacy is a welfare system. They know it. And then they start getting into the straw man arguments and all of that. We can debunk that too, and we can never, that's one thing, never get into their straw man arguments. Because that's a time wasting tactic.
Put some new work on. Put some new work on.
No, sorry. I'm not even. You gotta look at the fight, and you gotta be able to critique right. I mean, Devin. You gotta be able to say, no, you can't just throw it all out the window and on steroids. You gotta be able to critique Devin. So you think that Devin? That was way before this fight. What I'm saying, what you think? Did you watch that Ryan Garcia fight? You think he had a higher IQ? Devin Haney had a higher IQ than Ryan Garcia. No, I thought it was, but I'm always way before. Okay, but if you watch that fight, he'll be in all these world titles. How many world titles did Mark Devin get? You better. It's two-way world. Two-way world. He gets the whole thing together. If you judge it, it's kind of like so, and you already know, I don't even like Ryan Garcia. But if I'm watching that fight, hey, you definitely feel like a difference in how he
Here, have a bullet.
But bro, 6 blocks up left. Oh, yes. So you telling me 10 rolling. So what do you think about rolling that field? I mean, Rolly also is Rolly IQ is prominent. Like, first off, no feelings about mental health. You know, they want to fight it like that. So, put that thing different and everybody know you're not. Like people on YouTube, if you're on YouTube, please, like, you need to get the biggest thing is support the No City podcast, releasing every Monday tomorrow. Great conversation that's good. Really inspired. Make sure you check it out. Listen to that. No City podcast on Apple Podcasts, iHeart Podcasts, or anywhere you get your podcast. No Simmons Podcast, executive produced by Charlamagne the God for Black Effect Podcast Network and iHeart. Shout out to the lunch table. What up, Fast Reed, Don, Sports, thank you for moderating Sports, Tree, Elise, Phil, Flip, Nick, Noah, Jeremy, Moses, Dean, Teddy, Wayne, Bill, David, Dean, Lex, what's going on? Richie, Schreiber, my mind is saying, I don't have a problem with this. It's still good. I get he showed a lot of heart. That's true. He did show a lot of heart. Nobody told him, I'm not going to tell him to I'm questioning IQ. I question his IQ in fights that he's won. I don't know if that's a question his IQ by not keeping what? That don't even know. As much as his left hand wasn't up as much as Ryan was punching through punches. Punching through what? Ryan he hit him with his glove the chin, but he was punching through punches. So let me ask you this: you think the steroids would have, if he would have blocked it, you think the steroids would have made his fist blow up and then go through his glove? Very different on his left foot. What's the loss? Because he wasn't just throwing the left foot like random. It was like he was doing 1,000 things. He wasn't at that foot, bad shot. He was taking bad shots. He was out. He was big. He was 1,000 things that made me feel, I get it. how the fuck is he able to keep going with that foot and taking this type of shot? How is this good? How was he able to do this? Like, it was different. And it wasn't that Rolly just like was much better game plan. I think Rolly is much harder.
Rolly did have a good.
Oh, I don't know. He did the whole fight had stuff. Yeah, but again, I think I've watched him do that again.
No, I'm saying not against.
He's won four beating boxing the last 5 fights.
And
He's won pretty much everybody except that.
No, ain't wrong.
That's not the only.
And then he's not even in.
No, but that's not the boxing. Look at on top. He just don't go to the top.
Don't go to the
So I'm telling you, he fought other quality guys.
I would have to watch those fights.
Yeah, we got it because you told me up.
I watch these fights. Just watch them. You have to get out because I watch them. Devin Haney showed a lot of heart. Keep getting him off canvas. Why did you have to get off the canvas?
See if you can fight on time. Really fuck the game.
So that's a good thing.
Great player.
Yeah, great player. So my uncle. So at 16, I had to get down with him. Off time and everything like that. He didn't touch me one time. Now, I'm sorry he would have touched me. He probably would have hurt me. But
imagine a trained person
against another trained person, you shouldn't get hit with something. You shouldn't get hit with his big stone punch, the left hook.
No, man.
What fighter has negated right left hook and didn't make him do one
In a
fight?
perfect world, they'll fight again and we'll see. And nobody doing good. I'm really careful with what I'm doing.
Come back and fight again, and he wins.
I don't know if it's come back because if he was on Sherman again, I mean, if he was on steroids again, it might be different. I don't know.
I'm thinking he ain't gonna fight him again, but I'm seeing a
Remember the fights we're talking about? The fights we're talking about, he couldn't be on drugs.
Yeah.
So like the Tank fight, he couldn't be on drugs because of the weight restriction, for sure. The Rolling fight is after his suspension where they were testing the whole time. So he couldn't cycle on and off drugs. Remember, he won every other fight outside of that.
Okay. I'm not saying that the steroids didn't play some type of a part. I'm just saying that the left hook shouldn't play so much of a part.
He had 3 more pounds on him, man. 3 pounds.
That's just a pound.
Those things make a difference.
He was making shots
a little slower.
No, he was making a difference. That's
He
more
wasn't countering the left hook. He was taking shots and throwing left hooks after shots he probably shouldn't have been.
Let me ask you a question. How early did he get Haney with that left hook?
Maybe in the third one.
Okay. So if I hit you clean, I can't remember what the question was earlier, but if I hit you clean early in the fight, that's going to make me want to throw that punch more. So how many times did he hit Rolly early in the fight with that left hook?
Maybe the second one.
And it wasn't clean. It wasn't a good punch. It wasn't a great hook.
I think it's so.
And then he got in and out.
You act like they're sitting right here standing with 2 lefts. It's a lot of those punches were after punches you probably should be able to throw that hook. There was a lot of things.
Hey, steroids don't make you.
You don't know if you made a touch.
I'm watching the fight. Like,
I mean, it's a reason why
they didn't do nothing special in that fight.
He took very bad shots and was able to throw left hooks after bad shots.
Yeah, he did. So he did
bad shots.
Where have you seen from Haney to think that those people bad shots?
It's not about what
he don't sit on his punches.
It's not about that. It ain't like Ryan has a will against the chin. It's will against the heart. The fact that he's taking performance enhancing drugs. They don't have a bird saying lost. The guy, not only that we're going to make this guy have a win, but she's lost. So that's the fact. It wasn't just a good contest. It was being over, lost.
Okay, bro. So, like I said,
You don't fight Joe exactly how much performance.
As somebody who's watched a lot of boxing and say got trained hundreds of times, I do know that if somebody throw a left hook at me, if their best punch is a left hook, I've been amateurs. You come into a fight that you want to left hook, That's his best punch. You don't get hit with it 47 times. The steroids don't just say, hey, that's what you did.
Then I think it's easy for us to say, you fight around for 20 minutes is good. It's different. There's a reason why that rule is that rule. I can't. I gotta be real careful with that because I'm starting to believe that shit is worse than anything.
And then the Devin Haney fight against who you fight? Ramirez. Okay. You like you watch it, so you
That's good.
I didn't just like it. I thought it was entertaining, but I think shut down even 5 people prior to this.
I'm just
Shut
sat
down
back.
let them win. Even if I don't like it. Even if I don't like it. It's like 10 to 11, especially if you go to the middle. That's the way you put it.
but I'm saying it's not bad. I'm not saying he fought a terrible. It's not that he fought a terrible fight. He did what he had to do to win the fight. But the great ones, the really good fighters,
Semtex on.
they put the gas at some point, especially against a punk. Like, and punk wants to figure out, okay, I'm fighting a punk right now.
I don't know if it's a tone because we never got a chance to see it with a tone because he stayed lateral the whole fight.
We did get a chance to see it with Tony. There was parts in there where Ryan stood. I mean, not Ryan. What's my man's name? No. You, 80 stood his ground and put 3 or 4 punches in a row and hit him with all of them. And then
So he stopped and just stop right before the punch.
No, I think that he should have done that more.
Yeah, but at that point, the reason he's landing those 3 or 4 punches is because he's always moving. He's keeping
Not so bad going down.
balance
But
with his
now,
movement. If he stands in front of him, right? If he stands, shout out to Lex. Lex said, "What the fuck is a cone?" I was calling it right to the cone. He said when you're boxing somebody is stagnant, they're stuck, like they're punching bag. They're
this is where it
standing right
starts to
there
get
for you
real
to hit
fun.
them. So it's like a reference that people say in box. I've heard that in boxing. Again, I think his lateral movement, that was the strategy, right? Keep him off balance. Because again, they're trying to keep him off extreme.
For sure.
They don't want to clear his feet.
But then at some point, especially in the second phase round, when somebody becomes less dangerous, they don't get the power like they used to be. And you start noticing like I can do whatever I want to do against this guy. Now that's when you start doing whatever you want to against this guy.
Yeah, but also you have to have the IQ and the belief they're going to hurt this guy. Sure, he's probably going to continue to promote his lack of power, his lack of ability to drop somebody, knock out somebody. So they probably against their, they look like they conditioned to box for the Again, I'm not saying the fight is entertaining. I'm not saying I agree the fight is really a little lackluster, but cool. That's it. I can't talk shit about. I can't look at the line. I want to look at that way. I'm looking at the line. Probably a lot more. Ryan, the 2 fights that I knew for sure he couldn't be on TV, he almost didn't look. Double should be able to win. I don't know. I think it's a chance he might be on TV.
That's like before. Okay. I just got one more thing to do. Because, I know you guys should they're talking about what's my name, one boxer he was top fight too. Circle. What Yeah, the same. Yeah. So, and he did not like the other guy. He thought he was yeah. So let me ask y'all, did you watch that fight? Okay. So after the whole story, I think this one and when y'all watch that fight, did y'all feel like it was 12 to 11-1 or 12-0? You did? What you think about it, Kurt?
I felt like it was up on the fight since it was wearing the whole fight. He had a couple of moments when he was trying to engage, but every time he did it, that thing was doing with the body. It was, I could see he could have got one round. Yeah, it was like one round. It was like 2 punches. Like it was a fight. So
Yeah, I put the single dude.
Damn, that nigga stalled me, quick. Bitch said.
Person because me watching the fight. I don't know I think
Ah!
I think maybe when in the fight. I think when in the fight.
Rest in peace, his
I
asshole.
felt like there was something like Canelo. I think he won the fight, but I think it was close. I think that first two judges scored were more accurate than what I in that last cut score. Because hey, don't get me wrong, that dude fought like Devin Haney. I shot and ran away. So but
Tell me who you got.
like
I ain't
go
leaving till
look
you're
at the
all in the
fight.
dirt.
Man, Canelo, it was rounds that Canelo was landing 6 or 7 punches. Like it wasn't like he was.
So that's not how you score a fight.
Okay, no, that is not how you score a fight. You're right. That's okay. First of all, they didn't score him. How you score a professional fight? You score it on camera. And it's a lot of stuff. It's
So
all
it's four categories, right? It's ring generalship, effective aggression, defense, super hard to.
so what did you see from Canelo that made you feel like he was controlling those 4 categories?
It's the ring generalship, the fact that you can't control the space.
So wait a minute. So ring generalship, that got you out there out the window.
No.
How that ring generalship? He never cut the ring off. That dude. No. So that dude game plan was to do exactly what he did. Canelo never changed. You're not showing no ring generalship with you letting that dude do exactly what he wants.
That's right. It's all person has to affect judgment in that person, right? Remember, judging boxing is always like, oh, this something because they talking about effective aggression. If you're not aggressive, how you moving to look to land the shot, if you let the ring moving, it is very problem setting judgment. Right? So like everybody's got the problem with Ramirez, even comparing to the Ramirez his fight, Ramirez wasn't like he didn't give him to wavering to make you go. Well, they both was running for 2 goals. Fight.
They probably I would imagine Canelo. We gonna look. I'm pretty sure they run like they both ran like about 50 or 60 punches for the whole fight.
It wasn't. We didn't look at America.
They do more punches.
Ramirez didn't come down.
Do more punches. Canelo did not.
Stop going out.
Plus the book,
I agree. Don't think that he's winning. Don't think Canelo effectively used the people coming over here. And people kept saying, oh, do this. At some point, it's the other boxer's job to make him.
no, you both you guys come in to win the fight. So if that's what you think is going to win the fight, your strategy is off.
So, and on two of the 3 judge cards, that fight was a little way closer than. So Canelo didn't.
Sending stun.
I don't think Canelo was a good fight.
Everybody's game plan has to be tested with those game plans that you test together.
I don't think Canelo did.
You tested more.
That's what I'm saying. So he was facing. So he's not just. Okay, so let's start for everything. Oh, okay. Yeah, we ain't gonna fight.
Lights out after dinner, asshole.
What's up, boy?
The whole squad of the Mac
Huh?
Mouth.
Oh, damn. Nigga say the bitch. Damn, them hoes, that teeth, that's crazy. Yeah. Nah, that's unacceptable. Hell no. Yeah. Shit, just chilling. I ain't go to the door today. I was like, man, I just ain't feel that shit. Yeah.
Brand new.
Oh, yeah? They hung ass nigga. You clearly didn't, nigga.
Max ammo.
Yeah. Yeah, nah, he must didn't. I don't know if he just didn't watch the movie or he trying to be funny or what, but that's. They already dead, nigga. He was dying slowly. He was finna. It's like that nigga retarded. Nah, yeah, nah, that's true. If you don't give a fuck about black characters, like it's a lot of black Americans who ain't watched that movie and didn't know what the fuck they was looking at, nigga.
At this point, I'm just stat petting.
No, I see your point, but I'm just saying that's two things can be true at the same time.
Double pause.
Tossing frag. Don't touch me, you can't win it.
Yeah.
Pause. Pause.
Yeah. He say stabbing. niggas shit. Yeah.
Like, if you come in on it, it's brand new movie, big time. And it's vampires big fans in the whole thing. Talking about my nigga.
Nah, it ain't no nigga gonna call them out for being fake and lying and shit, but they already know that's part of the strategy for just pushing this white supremacy shit. Like, nigga, we play dumb. That's just part of the strategy.
I caught this shit out today.
Yeah.
That's all it is. I feel like this out. Every once in a while, you got to share out niggas smoking in their face and do shit like that. Like, you're not gonna come in our culture and that shit over with. Wow, man, you not gonna lay down no carpet. These motherfucking white people is disrespectful, bro. That shit out of pocket, my nigga. How the fuck is white people reviewing this movie and saying they love it? But y'all niggas got talking points that ain't nobody else got on this side. Come on, man. Fucking hate.
Come on. That's the shit that like FBA or somebody be saying.
Yeah,
like, man, what can I think of that's gonna really just go against the grain and piss niggas off? Because that's what's gonna make people. That's the only thing. I'm so fucking trash. That's the only way I can get a nigga to look over here. Like, I gotta rage bait a nigga every time. Every time niggas depending on rage bait. Nigga, you fucking trash.
Bro, y'all niggas, I say you niggas ain't got no talent, so y'all got to try to do things to agitate people. You can't just be regular and cool and talk and have people fuck with you. So you just got to say the most out-of-pocket shit. To like, oh, everybody fucking with the movie, let me go say something bad about it, man. That's some whole ass shit, bro. Like, y'all niggas is tearing down people hard work, sacrifice. This man didn't, like, bro, this nigga had to go to film school, bro. Like, that nigga is working them cameras, bro.
Yeah.
I'm looking at this shit on YouTube.
Shit, that nigga did to both of the Black Panthers, nigga. White people, all people love that shit. I mean, both of the Black Panthers, I didn't watch them Creeds, but he did them hoes too.
Bro, they're fans of his work. It ain't, you know what I'm saying? They looking at it like on some other type of shit. Like, this is work here. This is art.
Yeah.
They fans of the art, bro. Like, they ain't even whoop, nigga. They don't give a damn about us. Nigga, they think like that. You know, working artists, man.
Yeah.
So I'm looking at this shit. I'm watching how they talking about how they describing it. All that shit.
Thanks.
They looking at this dude like he's some
Yeah.
Yeah, nah, nigga. I'm like, nah, they looking at his shit like, nigga, these are bodies.
Ain't fucking around with me.
I'm like, bro, this nigga here, I didn't even know he was this deep into, like, the way he's doing the camera lenses and swapping them out, knowing which way he wanted to look. Like, I didn't even know he was this on with that shit.
Yeah.
That nigga went to school for all that shit. I'm like, nah, bro, you not gonna tear this down, my nigga.
Air cannon is hot.
Not this. Not without a nigga like me saying something about it.
Yeah, nah.
And we got platforms to speak out against you whole ass niggas. Cause y'all niggas is backed by the machine. We gonna call it out now. For real.
Yeah, fuck the nigga.
There are technical issues with the healer.
And Rock is on loss yesterday, man.
Oh yeah, that shit hurt a little bit.
Yeah, that nigga, what to call it? This Jalen Green gay ass ain't show up.
Oh nah, they already talking about getting KD down here and shit. Trading that nigga this, trading him this, and like, that don't mean that's what the organization gonna do. I think they too invested in the nigga already to just get rid of him right now.
Nah, he a star already, shit. I mean, you know, it takes time to build the nigga to get who everybody ain't gonna better show up they first go around with the first song. I get that. But like that right there, he was like, you was a need.
They couldn't even score 10 points, nigga. Shit, role player, he supposed to been the star of the team.
What star? I'm saying, like,
shit.
That was his role. That's what you right.
Well, yeah, I see what you're saying. Yeah, like, he ain't played. He ain't fulfilled his part of the team.
Exactly.
That
you
nigga
got a job to do, bro. Like,
we had niggas coming off the bench doing way better than him. Jabari, Tori, all these niggas did better than this nigga, and they don't even start.
They came in that bitch to the neck.
Terrible.
Super duper terrible. And then set up there and shit. Then set up there was like not even really executing on defense. Like even if you off on the offensive side, bro, you gotta at least get stuff done. It's like you getting the ball in your hand, you just like running through the motions like you're not even in the game.
Yeah.
Like if Draymond Green shake him up or something, nigga, like what the hell?
What was up with that nigga? That nigga shot was off. He was scared to shoot. Shooting at the wrong time, jacking that bitch up, was doing all kind of shit.
And even with our terrible shot selection, we were still in the games. And I mean, we became. They made the whole NBA became terrible shot selection. Like the whole NBA now is like who can shoot the best terrible shots.
Yeah.
Who can shoot? We just gonna take a bad basketball shots every game. Who can make the best out of these bad shot selections?
A whole lot of one-on-one type shit.
One possession we came down and Van Fleet literally dribbled, just kept dribbling back and forth. I'm like, bro, this is a key moment. He dribbled back and forth. Nobody's cut. Nobody's moving. He just pulls a three.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh, this is disgusting, dog. Like,
I knew this shit was gonna be over.
It's like, bro, you're not that guy. Yeah, y'all are NBA players. Y'all gonna be the top shooters of the world, so y'all are gonna be able to hit threes. That's gonna happen, bro. But it's still a bad shot. Like,
yeah.
Still a bad shot.
Very bad selection.
I had went seen what day was that? Was that Friday? No, Thursday. I had went seen the whole Thursday.
Oh yeah.
I had seen this bitch Thursday. Yeah, the long, you know what they call it, Lone Star, whatever. One of the luxury type movie theaters.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, this shit made me want to go to the movies again. Though I ain't been to the movies in so long.
I've been years.
I know I ain't been supposed to pandemic. Like, I know I haven't been since the pandemic for sure, but I hadn't went to the movies a while before the pandemic.
Nah.
Toss the C4.
There had been some years. Well, I don't know. It might not have been years. I don't remember though. I don't remember the last movie I went to the movie theater, so probably not years though. Oh nah, because it was like we took my old man to see something. I took my what it was.
Everyone you got. I ain't leaving till you're
Nah,
all
we
in.
took that nigga. That nigga love that shit. That nigga not patient.
Say what?
Oh man, enjoyed that shit. He wasn't complaining nothing. That nigga usually ain't got no patience for shit like.
Hey, these ain't opening up. Hold on. Hey, these ain't opening up like so maybe I'm tripping. Yeah, I can't get focused. Like when you try to take it apart. Hey, no, that is crazy. I couldn't get it up. Nah, I'm saying I was trying to think.
Stuck here.
Okay, so we can get into it. Now, cause I'm up here trying to pull them, they was cause I thought it was they count with the red thing. So. Oh, what they use? Yeah. Yeah. Okay, good. Okay, all right, gotcha. Thank you, Obama.
That'll take your head clean off.
Appreciate it. Love.
Yeah.
You're tapped out,
Yeah.
soldier. All stars don't need company now.
Yeah, nah, that's all. You say your old man ain't he was chilling the whole movie?
Yeah, he liked it. That how he
Yeah.
fucked with this shit.
Nah, that hoe was
All
really
the old
live, bro.
time
I
shit.
felt that bitch.
Yeah.
I felt that. Nigga need it's like I felt like a nigga needed to see that hoe. Like that was something I'm like,
Yeah,
nah, this
yeah.
is
That how was shot good. It was made good.
I feel like it was really filmed to the point where it's like you ain't even had to be up on game or know what was really symbolic for it to understand the movie part of it. Like
Yeah.
you can understand the movie without really understanding the message. Like if you want to just see it as a horror film, it can be seen as that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
If you want to see it with the message, and you learn more about the message.
It's all true. All facts. Huh?
And that nigga Mike Jordan, like play some different people, nigga. That was hard.
Yeah, he did that.
That was hard.
Smokestack. That nigga did that shit.
Don't start shit you can't finish.
He kind of confused me with the movie a little bit when I watched people play. Vampire and like
Yeah. Yeah. The whole
Fucking
the
horseshoes and
vampire
hand
shit.
grenades, asshole.
Even for them to even use that, that was purposely done because it's like, all right, we can make it entertaining by making a horror film, but the real connection is white people have always sucked off our culture. Like they've leached on to it, attached they blood suckers on our shit. Like nigga, whatever good we got going, here they come. Like they gon' find a way to eat better off the shit we invented than we can every time. So that's why they made them niggas vampires, and they could have made them any kind of monster.
When you want to argue a piece of that,
Frag going
that's
out.
up to the point of monetizing it.
Yeah,
Not just showing a level of disrespect to the name of that. So I'm a powerful people. Like, conversation on this video is not about the movie. It's good about that. You can never see how you feel about the movie. This is about somebody using misinformation and talking about the movie in a non-sexual way.
yeah,
Don't say that you can't watch this movie and say what words the God they keep talking about it up there, but that's not a fact. The factual status of the movie is they told you why he killed the KKK. I can say they some random white dudes, nigga. The whole storyline.
yeah,
When you coming up here trying to tell us like your opinion matter about something, we already know what role to play on top of that. That's a different conversation. That's what I'm trying to tell you that they don't want to have. And that's the problem we have in the world today. You know what I'm saying? Y'all want to say this and say that. You know, we're not talking about that. We're talking about the like the movie, niggas, no pushing the light stuff, you ain't like me.
Yeah.
You watch the movie, you ain't fucking with the movie. That's cool. Nigga, I can change the light. You ain't like me. They clearly told me.
Nah, they just on some other shit.
I hate things on the weekend. I was just on the floor yesterday, nigga. I was serious. He was alone. And I could tell he was like, he just got done. He was actually done. So he come in and responded to him and he was done. Then doing the same thing that older. He went to the bed so young. I used to be over there at the home shop. He was like, I was like 25. He was like already 30. But that nigga went to the bed at 40. He got kicked in. So the nigga was always super duper funny, always fun talking, always sick, but I was funny as fuck. The nigga last night lied to me. But the nigga was all only was the thing. He probably was talking about close to the video right up under me. That nigga seemed like what? What's going down? Nigga, everybody every day, nigga. Whoop. Like, bro, I just got home. I've been out 2 years, man. I did 13 years in the bed, bro. And you can spit that crib. Hey, man, I'm watching all y'all young niggas, man. Hey, get your foot on this bitch ass nigga gay, man.
Yeah. Nah. Yeah.
I'm home, man. 13 years in the bed. I'm so full. Hey, man, get your foot on this bitch ass nigga gay, man.
Yeah. Oh, you talking about the big A? The big NBA? Yeah. Fuck ass nigga.
I'm from the south side, fool.
Yeah.
I got all the niggas in their feelings, man. They sick.
Yeah. Oh, that Hockley dude. I start claiming it, nigga. This big ass from Spring, Texas, man. Yeah. He's trying to think of anything he can that black people stereotype is like, you know, oh, this supposed to make you weak right here. Let me try to. Or he trying to make it like, oh, this. I guess so. I don't know.
Well, that's what he is saying. That's what he's saying. But he doesn't know me. He can't get in his head that I'm not pushing the tough guy shit, nigga. I get beat for it, nigga. I just have to admit from where I'm from, nigga. Like, nigga, I could have been from Colorado, nigga. Like, it wouldn't matter to me, nigga. I'm just happy to be from here, nigga.
Yeah.
You trying to go and think you discredited me, but you're not. A nigga's not pushing the gangster card over here. My nigga, like, what are you doing? Like, it don't make no sense. You're not making any time. You're not making time. No sense. This nigga's supposed to be 46 years old.
Yeah.
But I got these niggas right while I want it. Now they gotta suffer. Niggas only gotta watch me go up.
Welcome. Hockey, FPAs, all these weird.
Yeah, nigga, all these niggas weird. Nigga ain't giving these niggas I ain't giving these niggas no camera time, man.
Hell no.
These niggas ain't giving.
Nobody gets spoke on by name, at least. Yeah.
Nah. I got that. I figured that out now, nigga. Like a nigga didn't want to like go that route, and I don't like claiming that. I don't want that. I didn't come into the game to claim like I'm the nigga or I'm a nigga in this shit or everybody gotta fuck with me. Everybody gotta represent like I want to be the number one nigga from this or that. Or I didn't come into this game for that reason. I didn't come into this game to like everybody to be a superstar, nigga. I came to this game really because I didn't want to work a job. To be honest, that was one of the main reasons. Plus, I'm like, nigga, we already doing this rap shit anyways. Why not, nigga?
Yeah.
So, nigga, y'all niggas don't even know my purpose, nigga. Y'all niggas don't even know the real purpose and goals and shit. So, all of those money comparing shit, I'm like, nigga, this nigga so lost. Damn, it's raining, man. Fuck. So lost. Then they, I see on this community thing, they Kiki doing the interview on Vlad. He posts up the Kiki, he posts up Vlad. Go by FaceTime that Kiki.
Oh, that Kiki. I thought you were talking about AD brother for some reason. But yeah, I saw some of the clips from that bullshit. He be asking that nigga retarded ass, stupid, dumb ass questions like, he's like, he thought he named 5 people. He was like, yo, so these are all the SUC affiliates, right? SPM, K Rhino. He was like, Kiki was like, well, I mean, it's way more than that. I mean, it's like that's just how out of touch this nigga Vlad is. Affiliates, hell yeah, associate or whatever the words you want to use, associate, affiliate. But yeah, I mean, but the actual rapper niggas, like maybe like
15.
Yeah, 15 to 20 maybe. Like niggas who put out albums, either a solo or a group project or something.
Hey, niggas got older than them niggas, son. A lot of them niggas didn't like each other.
Hell nah, they was never really around at the same time. Most of them niggas ain't even like Lil Flips. Yeah. A lot of them like Mike, they be lying. As time went by and he seen that he need niggas and he didn't blow up or nothing. He's trying to fake like he was cool with. Boy, you was hating on a lot of them niggas. You ain't like Lil Flip. You ain't like Trader True. You ain't like Zero. You ain't like Zero. None of them niggas. Mike D, you the main nigga. You and the Kiki hoe ass always talking about who real SUC throughout the years. It's always been y'all two, man. Y'all find like they even try to joke and like hint at that shit now. Like even with Vlad, like they'll try to like turn kind of smirk and look like when the who's the members shit come up, that conversation come up, whether they talking about associates or real niggas. Kiki always gonna do like a little smirk, like, yeah, nigga, I'm really damn near the only one, but the rest of these niggas shit, I mean, like, yeah, Kiki just always been a whole ass little weird.
Oh man, I done talk
fake energy having ass nigga.
I done caught your energy too many times in person, Kiki. That's why I like when I see you now, I ain't seen that to you, my nigga.
Yeah, nah, it wouldn't be wise.
I'm not fucking with you or nothing. If you don't come fuck with me, I'm not fucking with you. I'm doing that shit with him. I'm doing that shit with Ram. Ram be doing that shit.
Talking about, what's the name, brother?
One day he wanna act like he fucked me, did that shit last night. Like I'm looking at that nigga so he can look at it. Like, hey bro, what's up? Last time you saw me you spoke. So I'm hiding right now, but you look at you so you can say what's up to each other.
Yeah.
This nigga told to this, hey, I'm gonna act like I don't see this nigga. All right, nigga. Fuck.
Yeah.
Yeah,
nigga ain't finna keep playing those shit.
Yeah, nigga, I'm not finna keep doing that shit with you, bro. Like, that shit over. That nigga, he just lost his son, condolences, God bless.
That
nigga on hell frame. That nigga, I seen his son die.
Oh, I thought you was talking about the rap nigga. Nah, I ain't hell nah. I ain't know that nigga had kids.
That nigga hell Detroit, Pine Sound, they start God bless, man. You know what I'm saying? It ain't no pressure or nothing. That nigga Elvis, like, doing everything in his power, like,
He do the same shit.
he got a problem, though, bro. And I damn near be want to ask the nigga, bro, I was damn near one time, I was like, my dad, I'm like, what
Hey,
am
you
I
gave that
asking?
nigga probably. You might have gave that nigga his first interview shit.
No, I didn't really give. Me and L Train didn't really. I mean, he sat on in that one with Brazy, but
I mean, that's an interview, nigga. I mean, it ain't like a perfect interview, but shit, that was an interview. Ah, they hugged me.
but I was just like, damn, bro. Like, I just feel like he's showing me, like, hey, bro, I don't really fuck with you or something like that, or it's a problem. So I'm like, did you see something you ain't like, nigga? Because I don't get this energy from nobody over there.
Yeah, like that. That's what I was thinking right now. Like he saw something. Oh, we look and shit. Or I don't know, man. Nah, niggas get to thinking like, man, I'm big enough now. I feel like niggas just start being happy when they see me and shit, approaching me and coming up. Like, nigga, we supposed to be, if y'all know each other 7 years ago. Oh, nah. Hell nah, niggas like, hey, nigga, I know, hell nah. Like, we probably see each other every day or something. Like, maybe, I don't know. But, like, niggas, hell nah, bro. He was doing that shit on purpose. Yeah, I know what this is about. Nigga, I don't even follow that nigga no more. Because I'm like, I don't really listen to this nigga music, and I don't care about none of these niggas' personal lives. Like, nigga, I barely follow South Walk. Yeah. Yeah. I don't know. What this is about. It's obvious, huh? Yeah. You might have spoke on. You might have spoken on somebody. You might have spoken on somebody he loyal to or something. Man, I don't know. I know niggas be doing that. Like, nigga might make a video or something. You know, you might be talking about a nigga that he like locked in with. Well, I don't know. How his kids died or son died. Man. It was like a little kid, a little son. Oh no, he ain't little. Okay. Nah, that's fucked up. I mean, he died. Period. But I ain't know was it like a little 5 and under type shit. Oh, he might have got killed then, maybe. Ain't I guess I don't know. They walk the sidewalk posted. That'll be about the blogs that I follow. They could have posted it, but they might wasn't aware of the shit either. I know he ain't one of just the biggest rappers in Texas, I think. Oh yeah, I meant to hit you. I meant to tell you. Did you watch the Go Yayo? I don't know if you want to call it a response or whatever, but like, did you see that clip when they asked him about Jen Lee? You hear what he said, nigga? That nigga lied on Texas, nigga. That nigga said that's what we do down here. Like, that's kind of like that's just known like what we all do, bro. Like hell no, nigga. The furthest we go with that is essays. Like on some fully accepted, ain't nobody really. And then it's like 1% of the people still gonna have an issue with that. It's like a small, but it ain't nowhere with no white boy just comfortably like ain't no groups ahead. Nigga, what are you talking about, bro? Yo, you trying to speak for Texas with that whole ass shit. That's why I don't be liking these niggas get up here with these voices and shit. It's like now you got thousands of people thinking that that's an accepted thing down here, nigga. That you know, that nigga just let white boys say the N word down there. They think they can do what they want. Like nigga, hell no.
Somebody fight what he fight and shit.
Like what's our reason? The closest thing to it is he shocked me when he started talking about religion. And it really wasn't nothing, nigga. Well, maybe somebody can use it, but it wasn't nothing I could really just use. But it was still just a little shocking to be like, okay, he went to prison, he actually learned something, or he sat down and wasn't just complete focus on fuck shit the whole time. Like he started explaining some shit about I don't know if it was the Bible or the Quran or the Torah or something he was speaking on one of them. But I was like, for him to even just know that or remember that, I'm like, I didn't give a nigga enough credit for that. Like even there's some basic shit, but I just didn't give him enough credit for that shit either. Like, yeah, this was funny. Yeah. But it's like, nigga, act like we just out here letting white people just run amok around this bitch, nigga, you crazy, nigga. It ain't never been the shit. Nigga, Fort Worth, only. But that, I ain't gonna lie, that goes perfectly along with the fact, like they always point out, I won't call it necessarily a fact, but it is true in a lot of cases, how niggas won't hold white people accountable, but they're ready to kill a nigga that look like them on a quick misunderstanding or something, nigga. The white boy, oh man, it's like he didn't want to think too much into it because he like, okay, I'm gonna have to look like on some, like I stand up for niggas and I just want to be the ignorant dumbass nigga. So like, fuck all that. That's gonna make me have to be a different person that I'm not ready to even start trying to be because I gotta stick to that once I start that. They gonna try to hold me, oh fake ass nigga, oh Martin Luther King ass nigga, nigga, what about that time, blah blah, nigga? Or you finna be back on bullshit, nigga, what next week? Like that type.
Shout out to Bills for saying it's okay to kill me. Thank you.
Yeah.
If a nigga evil, fuck that nigga.
Facts.
If you fucking up the program, nigga, go die.
But it's like the family or whoever you talking about, they always feel like at some point they can turn their life around, be redeemed, or do all this shit here.
Them niggas in niggas' way and hate and trying to tear other niggas down, or especially taking other nigga life. Man, whatever happened to you is what happened to you, nigga.
I'm on that same shit. It's like a lot of people think I'm just a dark hearted nigga and let the world make me like the shit you saying. I've been there. Like and motherfucker be thinking I'm saying drastic shit or trying to like nah, nigga. It's like at this point, racism is not even a real thing. That's evil. That's just the face of evil showing up in a different way, a different fashion, nigga. That shit is evil when you strip it to its core, nigga. That's evil. Ain't no, you can call it racism, but nigga, you just hating these motherfuckers for like. There's nothing we can do because we born, nigga. You don't like us. That's exactly what it, nigga. If we born, they don't like us. It ain't shit. It ain't like we can change this. That's why I don't give a fuck about niggas, dumbass niggas trying to. Hey, bro, y'all gotta stop doing it. That's why they look at us a certain way. Nah. Like, so coon ass up, bitch ass nigga. Trying to fix these niggas how they like the white man gonna say, all right, you niggas have done good enough. I think I like you now. Matter of fact, nigga, you niggas have done so good. I look at you the same way I look at me now. Like, get the fuck out of here. That shit. So all that white validation, that's like subconsciously you give them the power of God, because you saying whatever they say is what's supposed to go. That's why I don't give a fuck about laws and shit, nigga. Like man, since the boy I've been breaking laws. Nigga, the first time I stole out the store, I'm 9, 10 years old, nigga. We tore that bitch off the bone. He was nothing but candy, but still, like, nigga, I always knew, like, nigga, the laws of these whole ass white folks, this shit don't really mean shit, nigga. Fuck out of here, nigga. That's the same laws they used to put us in slavery and whatever. The law said nigga wasn't even a human. So how the fuck we don't respect some laws? You niggas is crazy, boy.
I ain't got nothing for these motherfuckers, man.
They will pull that. Hey, then you got your stupid ass, extra retarded ass niggas like a FDA or a Dead in Red. They'll try to go to that verse where it say, the Lord say respect the laws of the land. Shut y'all stupid ass up, nigga. These white racist devils, nigga. Not respecting none of this shit, nigga. He ain't mean it like that.
Yeah,
fuck out of here, nigga. You niggas can be retarded if y'all want.
Niggas supposed to know the difference between good and evil,
Bro, I ain't just making that up. The nigga literally said that because they was talking about the Carmelo Anthony shit. And they thought, man, you can't bring no law. I mean, you can't bring no knife on the school and all. He got the cooning and goddamn. You nigga be cooning. Yeah. And he had where he didn't put up no video. Man, that was different, bro. You know what I'm saying? We gonna find something like. And it's crazy because, see, me, I know I ain't putting the effort, but I've never complained one time on the fact that I had to start or nothing. But this nigga coming on this bitch, hating on other niggas, making excuses why he ain't far as he supposed to be. Nigga, do some research. Nigga, YouTube got motherfuckers breaking shit down like to help you do better than what you're doing. If you don't want to look at, or you can just look at the other YouTubers that's already doing the shit too. And I also keep thinking it's his appearance and shit that's holding it back, or the fact he don't got a lot of money, but yeah. That's what I was gonna say. Yeah. But I mean, the fact that this nigga like I know when your life ain't going right, niggas can become bitter and shit. So that's what's happening with him. Like that nigga really hates the income. He a fat, black, stanky, ugly nigga. He's not really an American. He's probably living in some household situation that he don't really like. Out of shape, bad health. Yeah, got shit going. You know what I'm saying? Like, damn, my nigga, he just like, fuck it. I hate everybody, dog. Every once in a while, bro, I ain't gonna lie. If a nigga talk to that nigga the right way, I'm off low ass shit right now. But if a nigga really get to talking to that nigga and be like, yeah, FBI, y'all, bro, I fuck with you, bro. Just what's really going on with you, bro? Like, that nigga probably be there telling you like you thinking of suicide or something. Nigga on the cool, bro. I can sense that shit on that nigga like. I can sense it like, bro, nah, that nigga really hate his life for real. I still don't give a fuck. I still rub it in, bitch. or you start trolling like a nigga that's in middle school. So win the combo because you losing it. How like what's the name you always say? The minute you start trolling, you already threw the towel in. Tariq say that. Like white supremacists always troll when they get to losing the argument. It's like, hey, all right, so this is already with you succeeded. You already basically let us know that you have no weapons, and all you can do is just do this bullshit. It's like I'm gonna just disrupt the shit. I can't beat this nigga intellectually, so fuck it. I'm gonna just try to disrupt the shit. Like trolling. Maybe I can make people laugh or something, or just keep talking over the nigga or something. Like that nigga FBA hate his life too though. Yeah. Bro, NBA hate his life too. That nigga, before he was hating on you, he was hating on all the rappers and shit. Like, you did ride Charleston White because he fellow hates the rappers with you and shit. Like, all this shit. That's why you bragging about, niggas bragging about spending 10 racks. Wow. I spent 10 racks on a vacation. It was people that saw their posts was like, nigga, I so fucking what nigga, we all took kids to Disneyland and Disney World and shit. Yeah. And then, bro, I ain't trying to be funny or nothing, but don't know black people playing their kids. All the babies he got, however many kids he got, whether they teenagers or little kids, none of them was playing, my nigga. The most successful black people don't even really playing that shit, nigga. They just be fucking. It's like, all right, we ain't using no rubber talk, but if this shit happen, I guess it happened. But it's like, nigga, on the level that that you on, nigga, you did not plan this shit. You end up with these kids, they gonna fucking burden to you. And it's like, since you can't shake them, it's like you gotta try to act like that's what you wanted to do, or that's what you want. A nigga bragging about his family is crazy. Nigga, we give a fuck about. That's what I'm saying. Like, nigga, that shit is hilarious. But I got kids, and you don't get to enjoy the kids in life, nigga. So whatever. Yeah. That's how it always be. They don't be tripping. Yeah. Yeah. That's the man right now. Yeah. 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 Yep. Never heard it. Nah. Well, this the thing. This why niggas like the same reason I won't listen to my old man. Nigga won't listen to Hockey as far as like, nigga, you need to get the family or settle down. It's like, hey, nigga, the bitches have devolved into what they are now. So before I try to satisfy yo whatever you got going on in your head with that my life supposed to plan out for, I'm not finna go settle down or try to make a hoe out of housewife with no stud ass, just or a bitch that just don't listen, think she got it figured out, think she's a man, or all the modern day shit that might come with these hoes. They all got like a combination of some bullshit going on, man. It's rare to just find a bitch like even the godliest ones, that shit usually just be surface level. Like they still doing it, going for the same bullshit. But nah, nigga ain't finna make nobody happy by doing what they like, man. My people like they'll say some shit like that, get you a girlfriend or Darren, especially Darren wife. Fuck all that. I'm fucking these hoes whenever that shit is convenient for a nigga, and other than that, man. Last time I seen her, sometime like last year, she had brought. I guess she got like a real. I guess she's like a boyfriend now, but she got the little girl that's like probably about 2 or 3 now, maybe. She had. I don't think they do. She brought some little nigga to Darren's house. That's crazy, dog. Cause she had this nigga like talking to me and shit. Yeah, I didn't even think about it like that, but yeah, you're right. Like, damn, that's fucked up. Like, damn, she had the nigga. I don't give a fuck. I'm not, that ain't my dad, but I'm like, damn, bro, that's all that shit. These hoes don't give a fuck. That's crazy too, cause bitch, that's how you know they don't really care about like no love or nothing like that. It's like, hey, I'll shit on the nigga that I'm finna be with for a long, like maybe for the rest of my life. Like I'll fuck over that nigga. Like it ain't no real love and respect. Like he find out, he just find out. But like, hey, nothing off limits or protected with these hoes. Like bitch, you post the nigga that you really like or want to be with for real. That's supposed to be the nigga that you like. You on this dick so much you would never fuck over. See what I'm saying? But it's like, nah, these hoes want the dumbass nigga that they can just like, damn, that's. And I know I heard hoes say the same thing about niggas. Y'all just want a dumbass bitch talking fuck over and do this shit. It's like, nah, not me. I want a bitch that she know her place. Like I don't have to fuck over. Like once a nigga get with a bitch, I'm not gonna do all the extracurricular activities anyway. But I don't need a bitch thinking she can open up her mouth and talk crazy. That's the only thing. It's very simple. Like,
I told him I went to school with him and his baby mama just split up. We was chopping it up last night at 50-15. I told him, I said, yeah,
well, the rough patch right now.
he said, yeah, man, I got a hug. He said, yeah, man, it's a whole other phase. I said, I already know. But I said, shit, I told him, shit, nigga, you built for the shit, though. You know what I'm saying? He said, yes, sir. He said, man, you know, you be playing all this team shit. Now you got to get on your own and do the hot shit.
Yep.
So you done made all this team plans. I say, shit.
So I'm gonna tell you my main reason for that. That's my main reason. I look at it like in the eyes of the child that I was gonna have. I know I'm looking for even 15 years ago when I had an abortion, 15 in 2010. I knew then the odds of me staying with a bitch is so small. I'm like, bro, everywhere I look around, everybody got a baby mama. I cannot be that nigga. I cannot have no child. It's like, hey, I'm at my mama, I'm going bouncing back and forth, weird ass life. Maybe have some kind of weird, crazy baby that we call it stepdaddy. He with the nigga more than I'm with the nigga. Like hell no. Like I was, and then on top of that, the bitch getting damn near half a third of a check or whatever. Like fuck no. I was like hell no, bro. Fuck no. I wasn't gonna go through this shit, nigga. That's yeah, that's what I'm saying. I didn't grow up like this, so I'm like, nah. I'm like the way the world coming to is like that's what it's looking like for the be for a nigga with it. If I have a child, I'm like I didn't grow up like that. I can't let my child go out like that It ain't no guarantees. It ain't no insurance on no relationship. You can't. Yeah, we gotta be together. Like this shit can be going perfect. This can just like, man, this nigga over here look a little cuter or something. I don't know. He got a little more money than you. I don't know, whatever. But you can't protect that shit. So I was like, damn. Like, then on top of that, just the whole financial shit of the shit was like, damn. On top of all, like, I don't know. Do a nigga ever want a child? Kinda, yeah, but it's like, shit. The window might keep running out on this nigga, man. But it's like at the same time, it's like, cause I'm like I said, I'm still not with the baby mama shit. Like a lot of people get on. I mean, I just want a kid. Fuck it. I'll just have a baby mama. Or especially the bitches, they like, nigga, I'll give a fuck about if the baby daddy around or not. I'm like, the bitch get like in the early 40s or late 30s, like, damn, I gotta have a kid now. I damn near can't have no more kids. I'm gonna go through menopause around this bitch. My cousin got a weird ass setup. Her son like 13 now, probably. Yeah, he about 13. He like in 8th grade. Where like his dad, she moved out here in like 9, 5, 9, 6 or something from Little Rock to go to TSU, and she just never went back. She like basically she a Houstonian now. But anyway, like she like a couple years older than Jan. And when she first came to H-Town, like I think I was like damn near going to middle school or something. She had like stayed for the summer a little bit, just you know, get used to the city. But anyway, she not married, but she's with the nigga. I guess it's like a long-term boyfriend type shit. She not married or nothing, not engaged. They had their kid, my little cousin. I guess way back with 13 now. But they never lived in the same house or nothing. But they're together. Like they never had no breakups or nothing. They really together. They got 2 different houses and everything. 2 big houses, nice houses. Like she stayed in Fresno, which is pretty much like most city counties. I'm like, nah, that's a weird ass setup. But I guess to him, that's been his whole life. He gonna go to the same school as Aaron gonna go to next year. She in nice. She got a scat already. I'm like, that's a weird ass setup. Like, niggas, y'all get from the jump, y'all knew like, nah, we ain't never gonna live together and shit. It's just some weird ass. I don't know. But she bring that nigga to every family function and shit. Like the nigga a policeman. He think he cool with me. What's up, man? Nigga, you still a cop, nigga.
Nowadays, cops be coming up to me talking about they watch, bro. It was like one of them niggas acted so. One of them cops at Bulletproof, that nigga acted so white. I was just like, weird as fuck.
He was black, though. Well, he was a black man.
He's black. Nigga was super just stand-alone out. Nigga like.
But he wanted to tell you that he watches you or something.
Man, that nigga sat there for like just having forcing me into a full conversation.
I don't get why he even watching you if he on this Sambo shit, because this ain't the Sambo type channel, nigga. I don't know what the fuck.
Them niggas look at that shit. It's like I say, bro, like watch. A
Bro,
lot of these people from different walks of life watch this shit for entertainment. It's like a TV show to them.
Yeah, I guess so. They ain't really agreeing with it. They just like, fuck it. I'm just gonna watch it.
Like I like the persona he gives out. Like I got a bitch right now. She watches the sports shit and don't know shit about sports.
Who be doing it?
This bitch I know. This bitch I talk to.
Oh,
This don't really be watching like ESPN and whoop-de-whoop. I was like, but you don't even know nothing about sports. So I know it's just fun to hear them talking and to go back and forth.
mm.
And I'm like, damn, they really got like they have really like worked that shit into stuff. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
They didn't really turn that shit into something.
Nah, that's sick. I could believe it.
I wouldn't do it, but I can see it. Like all the theatrics, the whoop-de-whoop, the way they present it, they make it seem like this is something you should be watching.
Yeah.
they done made the nigga send the short gay ass a household name, so all the females was
Hey,
like,
everybody's starting to realize, like, hey, bro, this nigga really is pretty much gay, dog. Like, we been sparing that nigga, but it's like, bro, it's so much. That makeup incident was like, damn, bro, that was really like, yeah, we know niggas get makeup, but bro, they had you looking like a drag queen, nigga. That shit wasn't even close to being all right. Like, he's like, yeah, I'm gonna tell them next time, don't go so heavy with the makeup, nigga. I think you told them, nigga. That might have been part of what they be saying them niggas got to do, the humiliation rituals and shit. If they want to get put on by the Illuminati. Nah, Shannon just a puppy with somebody hand up his ass though.
thanks.
I would never give that nigga the credit like, oh, he just got shit popping on it. I'm like,
Nah,
fuck out of here, nigga.
hell nah, nigga. You was the nigga. Only thing you did do, only thing Sandy Sharp did is you gave up your time. You was willing to do that. Some of them niggas, they know it's a bad, and that's a choice they make. They might be a nigga that'll be down with all the whole shit, might not be really, but they know, like, hey, I don't want that type of time. I don't want to put that type of time in that shit gonna require.
Yeah.
That's the only thing you was willing to do. You were willing to sacrifice it and put in them after you was the time. You was willing to put in them 50-hour weeks and shit. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Other niggas is like, hey, bro, I'm not trying to really work that hard, nigga.
Yeah.
But shit, now, all the other niggas, shit, they ain't able to do that shit on their own. They ain't got to go do 50, 60 hours a week. You know what I'm saying?
Nah.
They go create their own podcast and, you know what I'm saying? They ain't got to go up there and go work for ESPNs. Like, nigga, we'll get our own shit. We got the money. We'll pay for our own camera crew. Nigga, we ain't got to do all that extra shit. Nigga, like, nigga, we ain't got to start from scratch, nigga.
Nah. Hey, I was telling you about them the Philadelphia niggas gang banging before the LA niggas. That shit came in my algorithm today.
No shit.
Yeah, it was 1968. They was doing DPs and shit already too.
Damn, I can believe that.
They called it putting niggas through the line. Cause like one nigga didn't go to the brawl with everybody else. They talking about that nigga say he stayed back to watch the beer and shit.
Oh man,
You know? He got DP.
they put the nigga through the line.
Yeah, they line up on two roads like a soul train line, and you gotta go through that while they beat on your bitch.
But see, bro, like even in like our parents' eras, bro. Not they might, you know, they weren't doing, but they weren't calling they shit gangs and they weren't criminal organizations. But we always had our little crews
Yeah.
in our communities, like, hey, niggas, such and such boys, or man, we the crew, man, we the guys, man. Mm-hmm. Niggas always had their little cliques and all that shit. Since the beginning of the time, nigga, that you was always gonna have the ones like, hey, nigga, we the motherfucking criminals, nigga.
Facts.
We the niggas that's on the bullshit. And I still ain't gonna buy this motherfucking washer, man. I'm gonna go
found.
I'm gonna get up tomorrow.
You found? Oh, you still gotta find out.
Yeah, I gotta go. Well, I know where I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go to this Con Scratch a Dent. And if Con Scratch a Dent don't deliver, I'm not buying that hoe from them no ways. I'm not calling nobody to buy no truck, borrow no truck, or nothing. I ain't doing none of that shit. Like, hey, I'm gonna go to Con Scratch and Dent store tomorrow, see what type of deals they got up there. So my pops really put me on something like, man, 'cause they keep trying to like make a nigga buy the bigger ones and all that other type of shit. Man, my pops say, look here, man. He said, all that old side shit, I hear that. That's cool. But he said, look, son, nigga, we grow up back in the day, nigga, my mom and daddy, nigga, when we did get washers and dryers, when we finally got one, he say, nigga, it's all this in one house using one washer and dryer. Like,
Yeah.
they trying to make you buy all that shit. He say, hell nah, that shit, we made that shit work. So he said, you can make that shit work now.
Nah, that's true.
Nah, for real though.
Yeah. You
Real
don't
shit.
want that fancy shit. You ain't got to get that hoe.
Yeah, I ain't even trying to go because nigga really feel about drying too. But I'm like, nigga, if that ain't broke, don't break. Ain't nobody washing. Nobody sees the washer and dryer, nigga. On my shit clean, I don't give a fuck.
Nah, fact.
Something that niggas do not show up. Like, you go get the new big crib and shit one day. You got your family, you got your new big house, you want to get out nice shit. Go ahead and get it. Makes sense then.
Bro, one thing about these bitches, bro, like, I know one, like you had pointed out, what the one of the city halls was talking about other bitches with I mean females with carpet in they cribs and shit. But it's deeper than that, bro. Like them hoes refuse like to have certain color appliances and shit, nigga.
I don't know if you can feel pain, but that shit look like it hurt.
Or like I think they'll do this. They might have do the stainless steel, maybe, but I think they like the black shit. And I think the black shit supposed to be in right now. I don't know.
They white on
Yeah.
the side, white.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna argue.
This say you got a white fridge, bro. These hoes sick.
Stun thrown. Fumigation day, and I'm the goddamn exterminator.
Niggas say white fucking fridge, bro. Ah! Fuck.